It's just one spirit, Naga. You guys got this.
Moments will be lost in time.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. It is Wednesday night. We're playing Dead and Thay, which is a short tale from the Yawning portal. It's going to be fun tonight. So before we do that, we do have some advertisements we got to get through. So we are sponsored by Found Familiar Coffee, which, if you want some coffee, go get it. It's foundfamiliar.com/FeatherFall. Use the promo code FeatherFall. Get 10% off your first order. We're also sponsored by Skull Splitter Dice, which I believe their Kickstarter is very close to an end, or it ended. It is right there. Go check it out.
The early bird specials are almost over.
That's it. Thank you.
But they've already unlocked like over half their stretch goals, so almost all batches of dice colors are going to be accessible.
Yeah,
it's doing quite well. So
very nice.
They look awesome too. So if you haven't seen them, go out there and check it out. And you can use if you go to our Twitch page and scroll all the way down, there's a Skull Splitter link. Go ahead and use the promo code FeatherFall there for 10% off your first order. We also do have a giveaway of Found Familiar Coffee. Go to thegleam.io. That's on our Twitter. It's pinned to our Twitter. And follow that instructions. You can win yourself a bag, whatever kind you want from there. They will let you pick and send it to you, which is awesome. Be sure to check us out this Sunday, the 1st, for our continuation of The Curse of Strahd, which is DM'd by Two Socks himself. Playing by himself with nobody else. It's kind of weird. It's just... he's all the
PC list.
Yeah,
you've all heard about the DM list games. This is PC list. It's just me.
Just DMing NPCs the whole time. It's real great. And then come back. You missed last night. Go ahead and come back next Tuesday on Twitch for the Gods We Know. Their YouTube and podcast should come up from last night's session on Tuesday as well, the day before or day of, and. Yeah, that's all of our announcements. We got through that pretty quickly, I would imagine. 2 minutes, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Game on.
Pretty good, man.
All right, so where we left off, all of our party had been summoned by Serana to, which is, if you don't know that, she is a red wizard of Thay, and she summoned you to the gatehouse of the Doom Vault, where she requested your help defeating the Lich Zaz Tam and the monsters and monstrosities that were created in the Doom Vault to overcome Faerun. You, for some money, you all said you would help out. You want to do it. It's going to be fun. You have a good time, stories to tell. And you got into your first room where Andros decided to sniff around the pool, maybe look at some of the bones that were around. And he got pulled in by one of the trolls, and you guys pretty handily took care of that. Moving north, using your glyph key, you were able to enter the next room to the north, and instantly a spirit Naga was munching on some commoners. Mid
so common.
Mid-bite, saw you and decided to cast Dominate Person, which luckily you saved. And that's where we're jumping in. So everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Start of the game, we're going into battle.
Actually, with my +1.
Kids Next Door battle stations.
16.
Rolled a
16. 3.
Wait, Pandora, I'm sorry, you're not a kid next door. You're definitely one of the adults.
Fuck you, I'm probably one of the youngest ones here. I'm 23.
Yeah, still pretty old to me.
You're like 100 and something.
Actually, I'm like 300 something if you really count it.
We have
don't
known
And
since the previous edition
Sean,
of
did
D&D.
you say you rolled 13 or 16?
That was not me. Let me... Boop. I rolled a 10.
And Val, what did you roll?
3. No.
I rolled a...
Oh, sorry.
3.
It's a 6 with my modifier, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
because that really makes a difference.
Slightly better.
But everybody knows
Slightly
he gets
better.
advantage for hiding in the...
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Yeah.
am hiding.
When I'm not DMing, I take every opportunity.
No, I give you no advantages, and may God have mercy on your soul. So,
Wait, you're God.
God has no mercy then.
that's true.
Oh.
Pandora, with a 21, you are up first. And as this snake-like creature, this Naga, decided to try and take hold of your mind, you pretty easily, I think you passed the DC pretty well, saved. And you just feel that kind of fade away, and it's your turn.
What to do? I've got a plan. Yes, I've got a plan. I'm going to step forward and daze, and I'm going to ready an action. Action of Fling Potion under certain circumstances. Okay, and that will be my turn.
Okay, perfect.
Also, I forgot to add these guys to the initiative.
Yeah, it's too late. I'm just kidding. Axel.
So, what are the smaller tokens in the room? I don't remember what those are.
They appear to be humanoid, lying in a pool, face down.
Sacrifices.
Sacrifices.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I forgot to ask. Did I detect any necromancy from them?
From the you cast Witch Eyes. You did not.
Yeah. Okay, good, because if that was the case, maybe I didn't want to go into the room.
Let's see. My movement is not enough. So I'm going to move closer to the pool. Where am I? Down here.
You're
So I'm going to move closer to the lower pool. I'm going to move right to the edge there. And then I want to see if I can't tell if those bodies in there are alive or dead.
Yeah, give me a
What can I
perception
tell?
check.
What do you got it?
You got it.
Perception. Oof. Yuck.
What was it?
6. Sorry. I let go too soon.
Yeah, you can't tell. You just see them kind of floating.
Hmm,
You catch
okay.
you catch the hint of movement every once in a while.
Okay. I'd like to ready an attack in case one of them wakes up and comes at me.
Okay, that's fair.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
This is going to determine a lot.
Yeah. My skeletons aren't adding to the initiative, by the way. I don't know why.
Are you clicked on their token?
Okay, I clicked it this time. There we go. Oh, 16. Perfect. Skeletons don't know what to do yet, because I haven't taken any proper action, and nobody's attacked anything, so they're going to kind of move into position. This skeleton will ready an attack, this one will defend me, and this one will move in and ready an attack as well.
Okay, that's fine. So it's the Spirit Naga's turn. It's going to release that sacrifice, as we called it, and move here. And then it's going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
And the Lightning Bolt is going to come straight down this way. So for 100 feet, everything in this. So it would be your skeleton to the left. It would be Azure, it would be Andros, it would be the Familiar, and it would be the skeleton at the back.
Dexterity.
Please make a dex.
Is it hitting this one too?
Which one? No, it does not hit that one.
Okay,
It is
just the one
luckily...
back.
Yes, and Val, you are lucky as well, hiding in that corner. So everybody make a dexterity saving throw. Your DC's 15, Hitchhiker of the Mind. Andros?
Flat as a pancake.
Oh, sorry, I'll send you the Andros. Bam. And then
just a
I'd like
14.
to use, as my reaction, absorb elements.
Okay.
I like this.
I like what you're telling me. The spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it. For your next melee attack, you have resistance to triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. Also, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your turn, target takes an extra 1d6.
Of the triggering type. So I'd gain resistance, save, and resistance, so it's quarter instead of half damage, and then have 1d6 next time I smack somebody.
Nice. Smack that Naga.
Okay. So you take, you're going to take a quarter, so 15, 16, 8, you're going to take 8.
Perfect.
What did your skeletons roll? 14? And then Azure, I need a dex save from you as well.
Cool. Let me do that.
And the familiar is just dead.
And Pandora, your skeletons are going to take 16 lightning damage.
Okay.
Everybody saved so far.
Skeleton
It was
assassin is
a
still
lightning bolt?
standing, but
Okay.
very
It
weak.
was a lightning bolt, yes.
Nice.
Okay. Wait, where did it come from?
From up here, straight down. So lightning bolt came straight down this path right here.
Oh no.
Essentially where
Oh.
it was just standing.
Okay. I was wondering, because I was like, isn't it 5 feet wide?
Correct, it is 5 feet wide. But for 100 feet, straight line.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, I'm pretty sure it would hit both Azur and Andros. I was just like, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't hit Lumi because she wouldn't be in line of sight anymore. Just because she's out of that, like, line, if it's diagonal.
It's kind of straight down the hallway. So, I mean, if you want to try and, if the familiar were floating high enough, I may give you that.
Yeah. So I was like,
Dive in front of your familiar. Sacrifice your death save to save her.
I mean, my familiar is a flying familiar. She just flies. So, I mean. But, let me roll Dex. It was lightning bolt, so Dex. How much damage did it roll?
33.
Okay.
It was 30.
Cool.
What was it? 35 with the higher level spellcast? Because you take the 2 plus the 33,
thank you.
right?
You're correct.
Oh, yeah. I take 1 additional damage. Thanks a lot, scrub.
Oh, I roll a crit.
Ooh! Well
26.
done. Still 17
That is
points
one
of damage.
saved.
How much is it?
17.
Okay,
So-
absorb elements.
Haha, me too.
Nice. So,
She absorbs half the like spell into her rapier and just.
okay. So,
Andros
Really?
is
That's
much
the best you
less
could do.
fancy. He just holds his staff in front of his face.
so you take 8, along with Andros. And that's its turn. Andros.
I will move my 30 feet forward. And Andros the entire time is going to... Watch this, I'll make sure I get it right. He's going to be like, no, we don't need any trouble. But we're not in the mood to fight you. Ugh. And then he is going to take... He's just going to cure him. He's going to cure himself with cure wounds at first level.
Okay.
Back to full.
Okay, perfect.
Oh no, he won't, because he took temporary.
He has temp
his
HP.
temporary hit points, not
Alright.
his regular ones, so he can't recover those. So he's not going to do that.
That's fine.
He's sorry, new character. Who this? So then he is. Are there any dead bodies near him?
No.
No, they all seem to be. Can I do a nature check to see if I sense any inside of the Naga that I can awaken? Just because snakes usually have bulges. Oh,
Sure, yeah, I'll give you. We'll do a perception check.
perfect. 22.
22. So and as gruesome and terrifying as this sounds, the sacrifice, as we're calling this commoner, he's not dead yet, and only maybe a limb or two has been chewed off, but they are still, unfortunately,
Okay, so.
barely.
In that case, Andros is going to use his bonus action to cast Shillelagh, and then he's going to use his action to summon a healing spirit inside of the Naga on the sacrifice. So when on the Naga's turn, the sacrifice will gain 1d6 to try to keep it alive during this.
How does that work?
So it's a 5-foot cube that you can see within range, and so it would look like a kind of like this.
No.
puppet
How does that?
sort
How
of
does
thing.
that work with an arm?
Oh, is it? So there's no actual like bodies. I thought there was a body inside.
No, just limbs
Oh,
of this
okay.
sacrifice over here.
Gotcha. Okay, so he'll just summon the spirit, and he'll put it on the most wounded looking of the
Okay,
sacrifices.
it's right here.
Perfect.
The commoner up to the top, and that's where your 5 foot 2 object would be.
Yeah. So as he casts Shillelagh, he kind of like claps his staff at the end of the ground, and you see this this mushroom grow out of the ground, but it's this like clear green, but it's almost like a kind of more sickly green than a vibrant one. But it grows up, and then you see it kind of like occupies the same space as this poor person.
Gross. Gross. All right, Azur.
Correct.
Well, as of right now, we're in not really close enough range for anything, so...
Come hang out. Join the party.
Yeah, I kind of think I'm just gonna hang out, but I'm gonna like... I'll just I'll hang out and chill next to Val, you know? He seems like a cool guy. She's just gonna go and strike out her blade and do a Azur blade at the I guess it's a Spirit Naga? That's what his name is, right?
Correct.
Cool. Then basically it's just like us. She slices her blade and ice goes straight towards him.
Nice.
So we're gonna roll that. There. 27 to hit.
27 to hit. That does
Hello.
That totally
Just-
hits.
If that doesn't hit, we're screwed.
Takes 9 cold damage, and then
damage.
its movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. Perfect. Anything else?
I'm just gonna have Lumi move up to me and just sit. Just sit on my shoulder and just curl into a ball.
That's what he seems like he would sound like.
That's I kind of imagine what a weird chinchilla bunny thing sounds like, right?
Oh, you know, like I imagine, like the squirrel from Little Nemo.
Yes.
That's it. Sorry,
Oh my god.
I'm so unfocused tonight. I apologize.
I'm so... There's so many things I want to address, but the game must continue moving.
No
Val-
time. No
Val,
time. Val is going to see this skeleton protector come in front of me, and he's going to kind of nestle in behind its hip and fire off 2 Eldritch
And when
blasts
he
at
dips,
that.
you dip, we dip.
And then I will dip to the other side. All right, fine. One side I'm going to fire off an Eldritch Blast. I'm going to dip over to the other side and fire off another one.
You peek through its chest.
Yeah, you straight through.
So one is, I think, definitely going to hit. That's a 28
Oh, yeah.
and an 18.
Both hit.
Oh, both hit. All right, nice. So that's going to be 11 and 7.
That hurts. Okay.
So whatever that equals. And then, yeah, I'm just going to kind of like
Okay.
tactical advantage behind this
You gotta
skeleton in front of me.
hold on to the pelvis bone.
Yeah.
Use it as a shield to block
and steer
your face.
it if I need to.
Okay. Pandora.
Pandora leers at Azur, her unwillingness to engage the creature in melee combat foiling her plans.
Oh no.
Out of character, that was the trigger to my readied action, so I couldn't do anything with it.
No.
I couldn't. I had to expend a blade song to get close enough to actually.
I know.
I was like,
I
I'm
know.
not getting it and getting out.
It was a gamble. I knew I was taking it.
Look at that. It could chop me in half. I'm not a very big girl.
With a growl, Pandora slowly turns back to the snake, and let's see. It's injured, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, Pandora is just going to raise a hand and cast Gravebound.
Ooh, that sounds intense.
Vengeful spirits begin to erupt from the ground around the snake, attempting to drag it to its doom. Please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom
DC 16.
saving throw. Not a strong suit. Okay, 12 fails.
As it fails, the spirits manage to grab at its what seems at first its flesh, but then these flickering like sort of a second image of it as they try to rip its soul out of its body.
The sound effects are so
These sound effects, yes.
Also,
I can stop. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I love
You're
it.
good.
What's that? Is that siren?
I was wondering if that
going.
was like actually something that was like loaded in, which also triggers the skeleton attack finally, since I attacked.
8 does not hit. 17 hits.
Okay,
What's a slinger?
12 piercing damage, and I'm pretty sure it's immune to poison because it's a snake.
That's correct. And so 15 necrotic and 12 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And as a bonus action, I am going to look at it and go,
You know, I always wondered what would happen if a very lonely man crossed with a snake. I have to admit, the Naga anatomy charts don't do the ugly justice.
We already know what that is. It's a yawning.
unfortunately, I don't have vicious mockery.
Well,
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Feels mocked no matter what.
Haven't you seen
And
those
turn.
Yawning monstrosities? Ugh, never
In a
mind.
crypt. I kind of feel bad for him. He's just here doing what he was hired to do.
I look at the Naga.
Honestly, I think the Yuan-Ti are superior.
Really? Thay, you should try the Feywild. That's a really great place, but Yawning, then no, sorry.
Alright, Axel.
So I'm going to move up to the Naga, and I'm going to two-hand my axe. Just do a nice horizontal slash for 24. That's a D10. 9 plus 4, 13 points.
Okay.
Damn.
And I'm going to use my second attack. And do the same thing, two-handed for 27.
Yeah.
For 14 points of damage.
No, maybe an
do
AC
you
of
wanna do
26
this?
wouldn't be that bad. Oh my god!
Really?
It says spellcaster. It's not like it has a lot of hit points.
Fair enough. Damn. So I just want to bring it straight down and just try and cut this thing in half, or at least as close to half as I can get. I want to make this thing explode.
You successfully cut it in twain, and out pops the limbs that were mentioned earlier.
Oh, let me
And-
see if I can. Oh.
And then over in the corner, you hear the sacrifice going.
Oh, and then she heals 5.
I
As
casually
the
consider
crit takes
casting.
place.
I casually consider casting silence on the complaining commoner.
Can you?
Andros,
If you lose a limb, you can't like heal it back. So I mean, it still
not with like
hurts.
restoration, right? Yeah, no, he's just.
No. But you would be able to like restore them to like a healed state so that they are like dismembered.
You know, actually, now, if I think about it, a fresh limb might be able to with a lot of medicine and magic.
You
You
could
could
use
read-
mending. Use mending on the limb.
I mended the bones and then I healed the
didn't
flesh.
get that one.
No. So yeah, as this thing falls, the commoners, they're there, but they're face down in the water. But they move every once in a while. They're not dead. And then you just have a dead Naga body.
Wow.
Andros goes over to the one that is most freshly eaten, that has the healing spirit. He leans down.
Where do you come from? Are you able to move out of this place?
There's no response.
I think they might be cursed or traumatized.
And he gets up and
Think they might be dead.
Oh, they don't look dead.
Those ones moving in the ponds there, they do not look dead. Do we need to pull them out?
Oh,
Or do we carry
I
enough?
thought we could just leave them in the water. I mean, honestly, that looks like a bathing pond, right?
no. It does not.
Looking at this one that is out, any kind of armor, weaponry, any
Nope. They're in
cloaked?
No, they are in essentially like just a brown. Like if you think of like the paper bag princess, it's
Potato
like
sack.
in a potato sack.
Okay.
As soon as she looks as healed as she's going to get, the spirit will move to somebody else and see if anybody else who looks injured and hover over them. Then he's going to go over to the Naga body while that's doing that, completely now just distracted. And he's going to reach out and he's going to it looks like he's going to close the Naga's eyes, but then like these little spores come out of his hand and the eyes like whiten out and spore and then little mushrooms start growing out of it.
There, return to came from.
Okay.
Uh,
As you've cut, you have to do it like this because Axel decided to cut it apart. But you do see it like where Axel hit, it crushed a circlet on its head, and then it does have like a bag by it as well.
Oh, hey, I found something.
Points to the bag, but it reaches out with his trunk, picks it up, and so he doesn't have bag problems because he's a trunk. Been over for anything.
It seems like some sort of magic charm.
she says as she continues to milk the Naga's gums for poison.
You're doing it though.
Did someone say a charm? Because that would be lovely instead of me going into this weird, disgusting pond.
Oh, I've
Sorry,
got a
these
whole
heals
lot
are
I
expensive.
could give someone like you.
Anybody want to see what's in the bag?
I will. How about you go and get these people out of the water? Heals like
Okay.
these they don't come cheap.
Sure, they look very shiny.
Yeah, so the bag and goes and he goes
gonna
to pick up one of the people and see if he can pull them out of.
Gonna swap with you for that bag so you can take care of people. I don't ruin my outfit.
So as you open the bag, I'm assuming you're doing that, Azur.
Yeah.
You do find another glyph similar to the one Serana gave you. You also find 5 green jewels.
There's your payment.
Shh! Don't let Pandora know. She can't know. She doesn't get paid for anything.
And then there's
She's an intern.
7 spell scrolls.
What?
Ooh, 7.
7 spell scrolls. Okay. Where am I gonna put that?
Token creep is hilarious.
Andros,
Yes.
as you're looking at the bodies, I imagine.
Can I ready an Eldritch Blast just in case one of these bodies that he's pulling out makes an attack
Sure.
on Andros? So I'm just kind of I'm where I'm at on the map, but just kind of watching.
That's right.
And
So as
have one
you,
ready.
I imagine your giant trunk comes and grabs maybe by the head or around the waist and pulls it out of the water. You see that these people, so they are humanoids, aren't lucid. So they're there, but it's as if they were heavily drugged. But they're still somehow breathing face down. They are alive.
Oh, I know this spell.
But does it? Can I see if? Oh crap!
Does anyone know a restoration spell that sleep? Whoa. No. Just me? Okay.
Just a slow eye turns towards you.
I know a few spells.
She says, one eye somehow remains trained on the bag. She detects magic. She sees those scrolls.
Well,
Ray vision, X-ray vision.
if you'd like to help, maybe we can find out. We might have a clue to where to go next.
Okay, let's check him. I'm watching you.
You're always watching me. It's because I'm pretty.
I am.
I wasn't. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's fine. You don't need to watch me.
Hey there, big guy.
Okay.
He's not worth paying attention to.
But you just said, okay.
I'm allowed to be a hypocrite. I'm me.
Oh.
The only hypocrite. in the film.
He kind of like pushes the body, the limp form towards
So
her.
should we make some sort of medicine check here? Or nature, perhaps?
suppose.
Yeah, no, if you want to try
Or
and...
arcana?
Okay, I will a medicine check. I
What
got a plus
specifically
4.
are you trying to do?
Trying to deduce the nature of the malady to see if it's something that a lesser
I also
restoration
have
spell could help with.
Poisoner Kit and Alchemy.
You can do a medicine check.
Medicine.
Yep.
Okay.
And since Pandora's helping, either one of you can do it, or one of you can do it with advantage.
I will give advantage.
17.
And I will give the, I will reluctantly drop my, my detect magic to give guidance.
Oh yeah.
Roll your 1d4.
Oh. Bang. So dirty 20, the dirtiest of
The
20s.
dirty 20. So you realize that this is a magic you haven't seen before. And it is not normal. Like, so you go kind of through your, survival kit out there. You go through the different herbs, different, potions, mixes, magic spells that you know of. And this seems like they're almost in a trance. So don't take this as literal. It's almost like they're hypnotized.
No.
I actually have a spell that's... I actually have something that's relatively similar to this.
Looks at one of my spells. It says Voodoo Zombify.
Oh. Can we help them?
Oh, this looks like it's slightly different from the version I use. Possibly, though. I mean, a little bit of drug, a little bit of, well, we could probably fix it with a couple other drugs to balance out the system. Or maybe magic might work.
DM, do I know any spells that might work? Lesser Restoration, protection against poison.
I don't think lesser restoration would do it, to be honest.
Maybe a greater restoration?
If
'Cause
this
it
is a poison, like
remove
some sort
curse?
of drug?
Is it
Well,
a
it seems
spell?
we know it wasn't a poison. It's more
Yeah.
something with a hypnotizing effect. So
Yeah.
we know
Remove
poisoning
curse?
things won't work.
Dispel
Why would
magic?
you-
Just magic would probably work.
Spell magic. That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yeah, I could probably get rid of it, but it's expensive to do.
Oh.
DM, I don't mean that as actually costing money. It's more of a resource management thing. We're in a dangerous dungeon, thank you.
No,
I
I'm
can think
with
of other
you.
things. I can think of other things that aren't money, like food, comfortable blankets.
Good job.
Leaving them face down in waters. That's free.
Yeah, it's free. And frankly, I don't care that much about these people, so, like, win-win for me, honestly.
Oh.
Kind of kick it. I kind of kick the person with like a foot. Like,
I mean, they seem to
Hey.
be fine. Like, well, we can come back for them, I guess.
So
Let's take them out of the water at least in case that part of it wears off and they drown.
And
Yeah.
starts going and picking out the other ones and pulling
So-
them out and kind of leaving them laying.
during
out
this
of
whole
the-
thing, Axel, what are you doing?
skeleton hero will help.
I have been just kind of observing, looking around the room, trying to see if there's anything I need to take note of, like on the walls. Looking for just any kind of treasure, maybe hidden on the ground.
Okay, give me a investigation check.
10.
Yeah, you don't really get much. You get the idea that the Naga is very clean, but in the middle of dinner time, it's a little messy. But other than that, you don't find anything.
Sweet.
Anybody else want to do anything in this room?
I'm up to the north, kind of checking out that door.
Yeah. So as you walk up to this
Double
door,
set of doors.
it is a normal looking or standard door within here, which is made out of wood with the iron strapping around it. There are no door handles. It's almost as if it's more the like swinging doors that you could just open.
So that the no-armed Naga can come in and go. I'm gonna stand where I'm at, but use my mage hand to kind of push open the northernmost door.
Sure.
Push it in, and see if I can see into that room.
As you look in, you see a stairway that leads down
To heaven.
about 10 feet, 20 feet.
Well. And I'll turn to the rest of the group. This way it goes down. We are in the dungeon and we need to go down. It makes sense.
Yeah, give me a second.
I say slitting one of the person's like along the arm and then allowing their blood to trickle into a vial.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm taking it to study. I can try to make an antidote.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, it's not the it's curse. It's weird drug stuff. It's weird.
You want to
Maybe
know
they'll
how
be
to
able to
do
study
it,
it through
don't
this.
you?
Kind of like just flashes the vial.
I'm a necromancer after all, so
Drugs.
Go ahead.
If this is an indication, we may need to be able to breathe water as they do. Gather around.
Oh,
Yes.
hey,
Without breathing.
You casting that as a spell or a ritual?
Can druids do rituals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything-
All right, then
anything
I will
to
take the
prepare,
time
I
to.
believe so.
I'll take the time and ritual cast it then.
Okay.
Okay. Since
So you see Andros. Go ahead, sorry.
Since you're doing that, I'm going to cast a spell of my own.
Nice.
If you're gonna ritual cast, I'm gonna also ritual
Well,
cast.
hold on. I want to get it.
Everybody, let's ritual cast now.
So Andros begins to kind of start. He reaches his trunk out and he starts placing these mushrooms that just seemingly come out of nowhere on the ground and around him. And then as he's going to, he also he like kind of sprinkles out some spores in very particular things, and you see them kind of start to slide and form into these arcane letters. And then he goes to the center of the circle. He places his hand down as he kneels down. Then he stands up and then cracks his staff against the ground, and then and then no apparent effect because it's water breathing. But as he does it, blasts all the spores out, and the mushrooms and everything are consumed.
Gross. Again, your character's gross.
Yeah.
Kidding. So
I
what is
mean it.
everybody else doing? Pandora, you said you're casting a ritual?
Yeah. I'll get it to a second.
Okay. Is
Cover for me.
you're casting a ritual?
Yes, I'm casting telepathic bond.
Okay, with
It's a ritual spell. It's a 5th level spell. And essentially, I'm just going to forge a bond with the people that I care about in this room. Which is mostly me, but I mean, you know.
so you
also
cast
there's
it with
people that
yourself? No.
yeah, mostly just myself, but
I need to know what I'm thinking at all times.
I mean, I don't know if your undead minions count as people, but at least, you know, the actual people who matter.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
Pandora, Andros, Val, and other name, Axel.
Totally
God,
forgot.
names.
And Val, you are casting a ritual as well?
No, I don't have one. I was just-
Axel, what are you doing?
I'm feeling left out because I don't know any magic, and I'm just looking down the stairs, kind of keeping a watch out while all this awesome magic is going on around.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll teach you some magic later.
Oh,
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Nobody got hurt, right? Or other than me, right?
Barely 8 hit points.
I took 8.
Well, just at one
that's
point,
it.
since there was my spirit lasts for a minute. Oh my god! It is 1d6 every 10 seconds. It would have wandered over and just sat on anybody who needed healing until they were healed. I lost all of my temporary hit points after my Halo spores were deactivated from doing the ritual. Just as a heads up, so I'm back to just straight 84.
Yeah, I'll take back that 56. That
Yeah.
get me back up.
Yeah, I'm down a little bit myself, so.
Give me back my 8 HP.
And
It
Pandora,
can't heal my undead.
did you decide what you're doing?
Yes, finally got it. First thing I'm going to do is Pandora will perform a quick spell, and she is going to summon. She's going to like mess around with her. She has like a force a force disc that is filled to the brim with bones and armor and skeleton and bodies. And she just kind of like shuffles around through that and like picks out 2 fish bones, proceeds to drop them on the floor, and they proceed to start flopping around like actual fish.
There.
Okay.
And I'm then going to desummon. I'm then going to put them up next to all my skeletons, and I am going to start doing another ritual to give them all some temporary hit points.
Nice. You guys are a beefy group.
They're
I like
so
that.
cute.
You gotta
I like how Pandora basically summons dead magic harps to flop around on the floor.
I'm glad you appreciate it.
They look more like Goldine.
Goldine.
Moldine.
He touches one and it grows.
So, as all of your rituals finally cast,
Yeah.
everything's done. Anything else in this room?
Nope.
Nope.
However, now you guys can all hear me in your brains. You can't ever leave me.
So
Andros
what were the
is-
scrolls?
when he So when Andros thinks to you, it sounds like it's coming through static, like because his brain is infested
no.
with spores. Oh,
He's gonna have like a hive mind talking, so it's just like 1,000 talks at once.
Hi.
Ow, my head.
Everyone else is like, "Hey, could you turn off all the other voices, Andros? Please, thank you."
What? We are one voice.
Yeah, sure you are, buddy. It's fine.
Ah.
It's fine. Whatever.
Good.
He just-
I'm going to dispel one of these guys and put another one in my pocket.
Okay. All right. So, you
oh,
have.
there I am.
Let me say you have a door up here that you've partially opened. You have a door down here that has not been opened, and then you have a door down here.
Okay, let's go through this door, I guess.
Or you could go into the water and just have a pool party. Your call.
Pool party splash.
No.
Hot tub time machine. Get us out of here.
Was a bad.
Did you want to sample the water as well?
I will peek my head back in and stealthily take a few steps down down those stairs.
Sure.
Kind of hugging that outside wall, sticking to any shadows.
So, as you do
that I
that,
can.
I will reveal the entire room.
Oh my god.
Woo! Not
Just
good.
coming out.
So, flavor text.
Wait, why is there chains going into the
That is not good.
Sorry.
That is the Kraken chat was talking about.
Gigantic steel bolts have been driven into the stone floor of this immense area, attached to heavy chains. These trail down into the water of a vast pool situated between curving northern and southern staircases that lead up to the double doors. 2 enormous globes of blue liquid are suspended in the air to the east. So floating blue orbs, chains into the water.
Not suspended by anything other than magic, maybe?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay then.
Andros peeks his head.
Is it safe?
Can I speak telepathically to?
Yeah,
Azure?
you can speak. You can speak telepathically to all of us. All of us can.
Okay. I assume you relayed that. Up there.
Oh no, it's the telepathic bonds between all of us. So
Okay.
all
Oh,
of us have a telepathic bond together. We can go across any distance,
Damn.
any
Party
and just
line.
can't-
This
Basically,
is literally my worst nightmare.
it's basically a sending spell that happens at all
Gotcha.
times, and you just can't go
Right.
across other planes.
New
heard
phone, who
that.
dis?
Yeah. This is this room houses something bigger than that snake thing. I don't know that this may be the way to go.
Here, why don't I help us get a peek?
Well, I did find one of those glyphs in this bag, so there has to be at least a way there somewhere to go into another room.
And
According to the map, we can head north. Going through here would lead us back to the way the other door went from the chamber where we first came in.
There
We
is
need not
a
play with whatever ends in the water.
stick to the northern wall. There is a hallway going north. I will stealth to the corner and see if I can peek around up that hallway going north.
Yeah, give me a stealth check then.
Hell yeah, with advantage because I
Hell
have
yeah.
Boots of Elven Kind.
With advantage.
Oh, that's a 20, so 31.
That's not
Nice.
enough.
That's a 30.
The story.
30.
Fail.
So as you look, you see another hallway that descends even further down, and you poke your head down far enough. A set of double doors.
Yeah, I'll say I kind of entered in. And I'll read. This goes down further, another set of doors. And Andros, according to the map, this is the way?
If we go back around the water into the chamber where we could have just gone through the other door when we arrived.
According to the map I have. Yeah.
According to look at the map, actually.
Oh. Actually, I've been studying the map, and I wanted to point something out. There seem to be some rather interesting tidbits of information. These areas seem to have themes, and you can, and if it's anything like this one, we can discern the threats that we're going to face. For example, the abyssal whatever to the north. I'm going to guess it has demons. The ooze grottos. Going out on a limb here. Probably oozes. Golem laboratories. Now I'm really going to have to stretch for that one, but
Look,
maybe golems.
All I'm gonna say is ooze. No. Sorry, I draw the line at ooze. Sorry, no.
I personally wouldn't. I honestly
Where are we?
wouldn't mind going to the Golem laboratories if possible.
Of course you would want to go to the Golem laboratories.
I need components. The Golem laboratories likely have plenty of components, and I'm going to need
Just
them
check
if
the
I
room
want to
behind
create.
us if you want components. There's plenty of people who are probably about to die anyway.
They're commoners. I need proper components, like iron.
Ugh, fine.
If
And
I
Where
get
are
that,
we
I can use
supposed
it
to
for
be
the
going?
abyssal prisons.
where are you now?
Well, where are we supposed to be
In
going?
the
What was
predator
the...
pools?
So you are supposed to be figuring out how to get to the phylactery. So I will read you the 3 things you were supposed to do, just so it's fresh in your head. Destroy the Red Wizard's monstrous creations and experiments to end the threat to Faerun.
Like
Gain
Golem?
access to the phylactery deep beneath the dungeon. Destroy the phylacteries within the vault. It did say plural phylacteries within the vault.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Which I
we
believe there were
might.
3.
There's 9 sections.
I know that the Master's Domain is probably going to be one of them.
And one
Yeah,
thing,
Probably
Azure,
true.
as you look at the glyph stone, it tells you. So it's like it says it in your head, like we talked about. Let me get back to it. Warrior pools, spawn pools, and the blood pools. So judging from the map, you know those are south.
Okay.
We
Well,
need to go.
Yeah.
we can go back south.
Yes. I'd honestly prefer not to go to the abyssal prisons until after I have the components for a magical circle.
Oh,
Orders of operations is always nice.
oh well.
Unfortunately, my abilities are anti-undead mostly, and looking at this map, we aren't going to be encountering many until the Master's Domain.
All right,
Yeah, probably not.
back we go.
Oh, also, fish. Go into water. Throw. Hide behind door. Look through
Did
fish's
you wait till
eyes.
everyone was in?
Will you wait until I get out of here before you...
You could wait till
Start
we got out
sprinting.
of practice.
So
Yeah, I run through those double doors.
Pull that out of there.
what exactly? You can see everything through the fish's eyes, correct?
Yes, up to a mile.
So as it's not a mile, so don't worry, it's not that big. But as this fish hits the water, is it just straight bone or is it a real fish?
It is made of bone, but is able to swim like a normal ass fish.
So as this hits the water, you see this come up and just chomp it.
Oh,
And
hell no.
Val,
The fuck out.
Val and Axel, as you two were exiting this room, you see its giant, like, clawed, dragon-faced beak just come and grab this fish out of the water and resubmerge. And then slowly the water doesn't ripple anymore.
Did the chains move at all?
Oh, the chains moved, yes.
Okay. Well, it is probably tethered, but let's get out.
You see Pandora on the ground.
Yep. There's some sort of giant fucking turtle in there.
Do you
Oh,
feel
sorry,
what that
so-
fish feels, or just see what
I
it
guess I
sees?
feel everything the fish feels. Like I'm looking at it. I'm experiencing all of its senses. It fucking hurts to die.
Yeah, let's not make that
No.
mistake again.
Do you see the other side? Is it better than this place? Because really, honestly, it must be.
Surprisingly,
It's like
fish heaven is
Gamera.
actually really nice.
Oh, good.
Maybe
It's too bad none of
it's
us are
friendly.
fish.
Could be.
I mean, we just fed it a fish.
Why don't we test that theory? Pandora, jump in and see if it's friendly.
It is here against its will, unlike the Naga. Maybe the Naga was its keeper.
An
Oh,
interesting-
by all
Be a
means.
powerful ally. Or kill us all. I don't know.
By all means, go release it. We'll see.
I am
Okay.
going. No, do not.
Please don't do that. Actually,
You do not talk him into those things. Andros, that is a pet we do not want to unleash.
We'll come back for him.
Are we heading to the golem area, or further south to the oozes?
I believe south will lead us. Either way.
Yeah.
I would say the Golem laboratories were argued for and oozes against, so I believe our path is clear.
It is quicker to get to the golem laboratories, but I imagine there will be some secrets of the oozes. Sorry.
Who makes a
Hey,
teenage
now we can bring the
movie
ooze back.
reference?
Put it on the turtle.
Maybe reverse it, get it back to small.
We'll call him Spike.
oh. Well, look,
Will there be
I've
a
always wanted-
choreographed?
I've always wanted some sort of monster to ride upon.
if you want to go
Like
to the
an
ooze grotto,
undead.
it's fine. I'll just be sitting on a horse the entire time, probably.
Spectral steed.
Well, I'm just looking at the map. There are like 3 or 4 predator pool rooms that we have to get through to get to the ooze. If we think the golems might be easier to handle,
Yeah.
that is closer.
Golems
Easier is relative. Golems are golems. But
I mean, I am worried about predators, but
Well, I mean, the golems
either
seem
way,
like
we
fun.
all need to stick together.
Let's do the golems. It's the easier one.
Alright.
And then
Hooray.
Andros starts walking.
Besides, I don't want to get anything near my shoes or my face or anywhere near me. Anyway.
Yeah, no ooze.
Honestly, ooze just sounds gross. Personally,
Do
So
you know prestidigitation?
I do know precipitation. I'm just not going to clean off ooze.
what is this
It's
day
Winston.
one wizard school?
More than fair.
Leans into Azur.
I hope the ooze comes after you first.
I will literally throw you down on the floor and step on top of you.
So
Your strength is only 2 points higher than mine. Shut up.
to be,
will stay
to be
behind you.
for brevity's sake, as you walk through these white gates, I'm just
yeah,
going to
stop and
assume
wait
you're
for him to
opening
go
it
through,
for
yeah.
them. Yes.
Yeah, same
yeah.
process.
So
Do I still have the stone, right?
yes, you have one stone,
Okay.
and Azur has the other stone, which
Yeah.
it appears both stones kind of work in this area. Azur, or sorry, Andros and Azur, as you walk up to this door, it's the same kind of door. It is wooden with a metal strapping. No door handles are visible.
Should I?
Use
Oh.
the. Do we push on it or use the glyph?
This doesn't appear to be a glyph, Kate.
Do I see any key holes or anything that can be picked?
It's just like the one that you saw up
Oh, just the
north into
swinging?
the dragon turtle.
Okay.
Oh, so I just push open?
Yeah, super easy. No big deal. MBD.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Push open?
So as you open
More.
this door,
Freaking pools.
you see more fun things here. Andros and Azur, as you open this door, the stench of death is overwhelming. The pool at the center of this chamber is a blackened sea of floating corpses. 3 enormous globes of blue liquid are suspended in the air to the east. West of the pool, just south, is a set of double doors, is a contact stone. Contact stones, Serana did tell you, are how you would get back in touch if needed.
Just takes like a whiff of the air and is like,
Nope.
this is nowhere near as bad as Pandora in the morning.
For me,
I don't
most
see
of
what
the
you- Oh, I
day.
smell it now. Ooh, that's actually rather pleasant.
Ugh, it's awful. Is this how you live? Really? Ugh.
You've seen Pandora's house. She's completely lying. She actually keeps it relatively pleasant scented.
Oh yeah, no. She's like,
I
well,
don't smell anything.
well, you should be
I
glad.
wonder if that's
It's
bad.
awful. It's an awful stench.
We don't mind stenches.
You should be
Or
glad you
shall
don't
I?
smell Pandora, honestly.
A moment. I have a plan. Hold the door open for
Oh.
me.
Okay.
Okay.
Fish!
I throw the fish into the water.
Okay, so as you throw the fish into the water, you don't see anything. You just see water.
Dead parts?
And you see bodies floating.
Can I use a fungal infestation to try to reanimate one of them?
Say that again.
Can I use my fungal infestation where I can turn one of them into a zombie? My control.
You sure can try it.
All right, I'll give it a try. You see, Andros, he kind of brings his staff to his head and he like taps it lightly, and you see as he taps it, like this small mushroom grows from right where he tapped, and he just reaches up with his other hand, and he throws it, and then you see it flies magically guided and lands onto the back of the head of a floating body.
Just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't hurt yourself. And as it,
I'm putting a 10 out of 10 effort here.
it is
He's trying so hard.
as it lands on the body, you are unable to reanimate it.
The fish will.
They're not dead, dude.
That's
Skeleton fish bumps the body with its rams the body full speed.
And it kind of reacts to what you just did.
Oh, is that so?
What does it, as the fish is like looking at it under the water, what does it look like? Is it humanoid?
It is a humanoid body, correct?
It kind of reacted when the fish bumped it, which I'm guessing. They're like the same dead as last time.
Are they just gonna crawl out of the water and attack us? Because if so, this is annoying.
What if we just stick to the wall? We stick to the wall and get through that. This one over here leads to the Golem laboratories.
That is correct.
So if we head to the bottom right of this room.
I do have to say that's the quote of the night, by the way.
I have a thing for this.
Okay.
I can use a very high level spell, but it'll create a maelstrom, turning it into a whirlpool they cannot escape from.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
It's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
1 second.
But do
Dispels
we know?
fish.
Do we know if they are going to attack us?
It's a level 5 spell. We should be sure.
Well,
Okay.
Pandora considers bringing up the idea that they might be the same sort of like drugged out commoners as last time,
It could be.
but then digresses.
Oh,
Casualties will be had.
oh, I have an idea.
And then of that one, Andros is losing focus, and he's going to try to thorn whip one of the bodies out of the water.
Ooh.
So, what's the range on that?
Thorn
Please
whip.
move your token within range.
Oh, yep. That's
I
a
will-
30-foot range.
Draw where... Oh, hold up. Wrong layer. We'll draw where all
Oh,
of the
so
bodies
they're,
are.
they're supposed to be visible.
What are supposed to be visible?
Okay, so
bodies.
I'm going to throw that out.
Well, they're
There we go. So
okay. They're tokens. Okay. You players probably know that, but hopefully your characters don't.
Yeah.
So as you,
There.
Andra,
That's 30 feet. Yep. And then I'll
as you step into the room,
try to whip it towards me. Whip it good.
as you step into the room,
Oh no.
all of these animate. And they feel like they smell your presence. I will let you do your thorn whip.
They feel like they smell.
They feel like they smell. Thank you. It has been, you know what? It has been a day. Okay.
They feel like they smell because they're dead. They don't
Do
know
I-
if they smell anymore.
Would I recognize how powerful these are with my experience with them?
Ah. I see why they didn't have tokens representing them.
Like to know if the maelstrom
Could you tell?
No, I couldn't.
Why can't I grab? Thank you. Say that again, Thay.
Would I recognize if these are like more put together, more powerful?
Well, they're
than
level
like,
3 zombies.
Are they maelstrom worthy?
How much? Okay.
Alright, so I won't do that then. I'll just go ahead and throw a bit since I was committed to that.
Yeah, you're gonna thorn whip no matter what. So that action is in flight. We're going to go ahead and roll initiative. Andros, you have a 16. You don't have a 20, unfortunately, but you're still first. So your first action, thorn whip, does work, and that will be the surprise action.
Perfect. So it was a 19 to hit. And then the first thorn whip damage was 7.
Skeleton actually got a 9, my
Piercing,
bad.
and it drags him 10 feet closer to me.
Say that again,
I do-
Pandora.
Nope. Skeleton got a 9, my bad.
Okay. Okay, Andros.
Andros. So it was a 19 to hit, and then 7 piercing damage, and it pulls it 10 feet closer to me
hit
on that
this
one.
one?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
17 hits. And it pulls
Alright.
it 10 feet closer, so it is now there. You just, like, as you whip it, it just, like, skids across the water. And as you move in, you just, all of them slowly turn their heads to you and kind of go, and stand up. So they are all standing. And, Andros, it is your turn again. You rolled,
All right. All right. So,
Andros, we want them further away, not closer to us.
Oopsie.
so he's going to go ahead and shillelagh up. What's the bonus action? Having a wonderful time. And then he's gonna he's just gonna throw me with the same one. 9 probably doesn't hit.
9 does not hit. Okay. Anything else you want to move? Stay there? Block the door?
Yeah, I'll stay there. So that way I can. Or no, people probably have to get past me. Staying there is blocking the door completely, correct?
Close. They could squeeze by you.
Okay, then I'll stay there, just so
Okay.
that way anybody who doesn't want to commit doesn't have to. No, I'll take one step forward so that way they can at least see what's going on.
Okay.
That'll be Andros.
Pandora.
Okay. Pandora is going to step forward and look into the room.
Yep, those are zombies. I'm going to make an Arcana check or religion check, actually, to try to figure out what kind of zombies, if they're special or not. Can I do that, GM?
Yeah, absolutely. 22. They are normal zombies.
These are just normal ass zombies.
Yeah, nothing special. They shoot fire out of their eyeballs. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
That
Bonus
would be
action.
someone.
Lying.
Bonus action, I look at my boys.
Show them superior crafting.
And action, I'm just gonna shoot. It's the one that already got hurt.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, these are terribly smart, I would imagine.
Right?
Especially wise in their old ways.
Oh, it doesn't save.
Nope. It takes 14
Gasp.
necrotic damage, and I believe its soul. I believe that has to make a Constitution saving throw, probably.
It's dead.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it makes any save. It's dead.
yeah, as
No
this
save
is
for you.
whipped, and then you come in and you cast Vengeful Spirits. It just
You
It's
just
too
watch the necrotic spirit inside of this thing get ripped out and dragged deep beneath the water.
Into hell. Yeah, right.
It might not be hell. I don't know where it goes, actually. I skipped that part of the book. It wasn't important.
Seems worth knowing.
Nah.
It's probably better we don't know.
Okay. Anything else, Pandora?
Nope.
Okay, so this one will make it to you, and as it kind of just emerges from the water, you see that the water on it is this murky goo.
Perfect. As he enters my sphere of influence with my weapon, polearm master, I can make an attack.
Oh, you
To
sure
smack.
can.
It's 24 to hit from the shillelagh.
That hits.
That's how we have to say shillelagh, right? 13 bludgeoning damage plus the 6 from being within 10 feet of me. Not 2d6 because or it needs to make it. No, it's just regular. What is it? Yeah.
Okay.
Like enemy. So 14 total.
So
Although it's probably immune to poison, but
that uses your reaction, correct?
no, that's the one for being around me. I can use my reaction to take 1d6, or if I have the spores active, it's 2d6. But every time I hit anything if they're within 10 feet of me, within my spore halo, which is I put it on the green halo, then every time I hit them, it's 1d6.
So when another one enters, you don't get a hit again, though, correct?
No, I only get one reaction with my
That's what-
polearm
I
master.
just want to make sure it was the reaction. All right.
Oh,
so,
I'm sorry. Yes, that does.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So then this one takes 1d6 spore damage, and you roll the 6.
No, yeah. So the one that I hit did, and I rolled. So I did 14 total. One of it was poison damage.
Yeah, I got that. He's on the.
Or is that necrotic?
As you hit
Yeah.
that one, you knock body limbs off. So that one's hurting pretty bad coming up to you. But they're both going to bite and claw. So 2
Ouchie.
bites, 2 claws. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
No, I don't.
An
take any damage.
11, 7, 6, and an 8. Nice. Okay,
Stop gumming me.
Pandora, skeleton's turn.
Yum, yum.
Okay. The skeletons are going to move into range and attack with heavy crossbow,
The hits.
and
And
they
you're
are going to
attacking the
attack
herded
with a
one.
slinger.
So you're attacking the one
they're
that's
going-
hurt, correct?
Yeah, the one's hurt.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage on the heavy crossbow. And then the slinger,
Okay.
I need you to roll a 1d20.
Okay.
So that guy dies.
6.
So this is our first real fumble chart.
I'm getting shot in the ass by a skeleton. 69. Nice. No, I'm
Oh
just-
no.
Oh, perfect. I'm here for that.
You and your allies all suffer disadvantage on your next attack. So it's revealed intentions is what it's called.
Did you just try to shoot me?
All right.
I hate you.
To be fair, these aren't like crazy. So
To be fair.
anything else for zombies or skeletons?
Nope.
Okay.
It's like
Axel.
you're.
Come on.
I'm gonna move up to this other one over by Andros and just swing at it with my battle axe for 20, not natural.
That hits.
An unnatural 20 for an unnatural.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my second attack. Same thing for 26 points of damage. Or 26 to attack, I mean,
Oh, okay.
not damage. And then 12 points of damage.
And that one is sliced in 2, hamburger-wise this time. You
Sweet.
got the hot dog. You're going for the hamburger.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Azure.
Sir's just gonna gracefully just step into the room, walk straight up over to here, to the edge of the water, and then just slam a rapier to the ground and just cast a nice eruption of ice onto the other 3 right here.
Yeah. Kona.
As she Oh no, it's not kind of cold. This
Oh,
one's
no?
erupting earth, which she erupts a giant chunk of ice out of the ground on top of them.
Gross.
And we're gonna do that at a 4th level.
Oh, shit.
Wow, these are ghouls.
Why are you
She does
using
not
so
wanna
much
get that
force?
dress
I know
wet.
my zombies are strong, but jeez.
Dex.
I'm clearing out the wave.
1, 2, 3.
So one of them takes 15 damage, and the others take 30 damage.
Okay, so the middle one is the one that's taken 15. The other two just fall dead.
Oh.
These
Yeah.
are a ton of hit points.
Damn, you lied to me. You said these were zombies.
Now
And
they're just bodies.
yeah, now they're just dead. Well, that's a bit of cleanup for there. And then just gonna have Lumi move over here to go and sit on top of Andros's head and curl up into a ball.
Oh, hi.
Do not skip me
God,
in that.
I didn't. The turn order, like, it wouldn't let me click out of it, so it was annoying. Anything else, Azur?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Val, Valerian, Steel.
So I'm gonna come around the corner, flat as a pancake. Is this guy wounded?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
top ghoul? Okay, I'm going to double Eldritch Blast. And I have disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, not bad. On one of them, I rolled a 15
That
as the
hits.
low, and that's like a plus 9 and 14 on the other one.
Their
14
AC
total.
is 12. That hits.
Okay, yeah, so both hit,
God.
and I rolled, nice.
Nice.
14 plus 7, 21 points of force damage.
Is dead. Way dead.
And as that one drops, my body just like outlines in red necrotic energy, and I gain some temporary hit points.
Ooh, nice.
13 of them.
Just to be clear, not everything is super dangerous in here.
I know.
I feel like we made the right choice between this and.
The dragon turtle would have been amazing.
Yeah, and we'd be dead.
Well, it maybe.
I
No, I'm
think you
good.
guys could have handled it.
I'm gonna stay here.
I
Okay.
forget how ridiculously
feel
powerful
like-
we are.
The second Pandora fell into the water, she'd be dead because she's wearing plate armor.
Okay, Andros.
Andros is going to move there. Then he's going to Thorn Whip him. Yeah. At DC advantage, 23.
That hits.
Perfect. Takes 4 piercing damage. Then he's going to crack it over the head with a shillelagh.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh.
does not.
Ooh.
The cascade has begun.
No.
I know to roll a d20.
Oh, yeah, please.
Oh, Bonavisit.
Is it
17?
disadvantage on every attack, or is it just your next attack?
This is every
It's
attack.
every
that
attack for the turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Well,
And then he's going to use. Yeah.
I think you're right.
Because it says you and your allies all suffer disadvantage for your next attack. So I'm like,
16. That's yeah. I like it. You're right.
Either way.
Thanks for keeping me
Oh.
in
I was
check.
like, when I
Do you want me to-
Sword Whip is an attack, so I was like, wouldn't that be first attack?
Yeah, 16 hits. So go ahead and roll.
Oh, okay.
You pretty much can't hit. There's only a 5% chance you can't hit these with your.
Oh,
shillelagh.
okay. Nice. Okay. 9 bludgeoning damage plus the 6 for hitting him. Because I'm a weird dude.
Damn you, Stimpy.
2 poison.
2
Damn,
poison.
Stimpy.
Okay.
And then can immediately use my reaction to make its saving throw. DC Constitution's 17.
That's right, nickel and dime him to death.
16. Dang
Oh
it.
yeah, 3 necrotic damage.
Okay, as you hit with that and the poison comes off, it doesn't really affect much.
Damn it. Does the necrotic do the opposite of what I was hoping?
No.
Okay.
Luckily.
Luckily.
Pandora.
Unfortunately. Wish they were that easy to heal.
Pandora.
Do-do-do-do-do.
You have one ghoul left.
Parsnip, they're calling you.
Is that your nickname for her?
That's her nickname.
Yes, it's just a nickname she calls me, and it has no basis in reality. I am
Oh, I
Pandora
get it.
Hemlock.
Because
Greatest.
you're Pandora.
Yeah, her name's Pandora
Parsnip,
Hemlock.
I get it.
Yeah, see, thank you. Somebody gets it. Ah, a well-learned person.
Just eyes daggers at you.
Okay, might as well get this failed attack out of the way.
I'm innocent.
Soul burn.
13 that hits.
Okay, a pale bluish flame is unleashed from Pandora, and as it touches this thing, the whole creature just ignites into fire. As it takes 4 necrotic damage. Oof.
Yeah, it starts on fire, and then there's not really a lot left, and they're pretty waterlogged. So it doesn't do... It doesn't kill them.
Gross.
It doesn't really do much.
Yeah. It's soul fire. It burns the soul. It's not supposed to be affected by water. What the fuck?
Stares at the water angrily.
It's
said-
okay.
I've said too
Contemplate your
much.
existence elsewhere.
I've said too much. So my ghoul has dropped out of the initiative, but it's its turn. It rolled an 11.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to...
Run towards me. Beg for mercy.
It's going to bite at you, and then it's going to just hug you.
Oh, it
Get
just
it
wants
off.
some- it wants some tender love and affection.
This
It
is a
starts to
mean
glow.
move.
Oh no!
We have seen this before. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, I'm feeling emotions. Oh, my dead heart.
So go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. It's a crit fail.
That's 2 almost in a row. So you take 2d8 necrotic damage.
Oof.
4. 8 necrotic damage.
Damn it.
And that is 8 off of the max HP as well.
Okay, so Max is down by 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yowza.
Nice.
And as this, like, almost what's on it is like this black ichor, as it just hugs you and just, like, rubs its body on you.
Ew.
It just,
I don't think so,
as
it's
it
like-
touches the skin, it just kind of boils.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Super gross.
Skeleton Entourage, it is your turn.
I'm just talking about that's sexy.
Okay, pretty crossbow.
Does
And-
not hit.
Slinger.
That does hit.
Slinger.
Okay. Slinger,
always
do your
wins.
damage. 8.
And as it's like rubbing on Andros, you
Oh,
hit it and it just falls down. But it
I
is
did not
it is
enjoy
damage.
that.
Slinger aimed directly at the head. It explodes all
Oh,
over Andros.
You give me another Constitution saving throw, Andros.
Whoops.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Remember, people, flavorful description kills.
Oh man.
With someone with prestige.
yeah, fine.
Wait, one second.
Yeah.
1 second.
Oh,
I go over, like, take a finger and, like, wipe off some of the sludge and taste it.
oh,
That's
don't do that.
that's disgusting.
Could I make
Oh.
a check to try to determine what kind of sludge this is?
Can I determine what your insides are going to be feeling like later? Yes.
Yeah.
It's more of an acid, I'd say.
Give me a Constitution save as you do it.
You now?
Okay,
You
have
now have
hemorrhoids.
coronavirus.
You are short.
would
Evil.
this be a poison or disease?
Neither.
Is it a? That isn't acid, I think. Which is bad.
If it is a poison or disease, I have advantage.
It is neither. 23,
Okay.
so you save. I will give you that. Give me an Arcana check as well.
Okay.
Well, this is
I'm
going on. I'm
alchemy
also
too,
going.
So if
just,
this is some weird sludge, it probably falls under alchemy.
Just gonna throw prestidigitation onto
Thank you.
Andros. She's like, ew. Touch. Blame.
I know, right?
Interesting.
Arcana 17. It is necromantic magic.
Oh. 1 second. And I'm just gonna like scoop several bottles full of this shit.
I love it.
Ew.
Totally use that to your advantage.
Put on your sleigh.
I love the idea that it's like, this is gross. Looks at Andros' spores and is like, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, right.
He's got
This is
spores
natural.
and mushrooms growing out of him. It's like, that's perfectly natural in my books. Looks at the sludge, ew. How dare you?
Then
How dare
take
you?
5 bottles of necro goo.
Necrogu.
The Krogu.
Hey, this could be useful for my studies. It also doesn't taste half bad.
Yeah.
Got a tang to it.
Got a bite at the end there.
Well, maybe you should serve it to people. Obviously.
And,
Maybe on a
my
parsnip.
tastes are rather refined. Most people can't tolerate what I.
So,
Yeah.
we'll go around the
Do we
room.
go- so-
Axel, what are you doing in here?
Just kind of keeping an eye on the door to the north in case that big ass fucking turtle comes back in.
The turtle pops out of the bottom of the pit and just like, roar, boss fight.
Hey guys, what's going on in here?
Guys, you left me in the other room. That's not fun.
What's your passive
my mom.
perception, Andros?
Passive perception. That is a very good question. 19.
So, with your passive perception, as you walk by this door, you hear like the sloshing of water, like shh, shh.
Pull up my map, hearing that.
And Valerian, what are you doing while that's happening?
The warrior pools.
He points to the door. Oh my.
Careful.
Sorry. I'm good. I'm good.
Val was gonna head down south and kind of get closer to these suspended water orbs and just try to see what they're suspended by, what if there's anything in them. Basically, I want to see if I can walk underneath them without them falling on.
There is nothing suspended underneath them, so you could walk underneath them if you choose to do so.
Do you want me to throw you over it?
Toss. Actually, that is not a bad idea. Because we need to get over there. And I just want to make sure this is not going to fall on us.
Well, we need to get over to the other side.
Yes. Let's see what. Hey, do you want to Pandora? Do you want to send one of your skeletons? If it falls on them, no big deal, right?
And don't forget you can breathe water, so you
Tosses fish over here. just fling. Boom, boom, boom.
How high up are those orbs?
How tall?
5 feet.
Oh.
Oh, so okay.
Yep.
I mean, I'm only like 3 feet tall, so no
You
problem.
can walk under them. Pandora, make a strength save for the fish.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I'm going to assume that fish have a strength of 2.
What?
Plus 2. Just 2.
It's,
I was like, whoa!
So minus
Strong-
5.
This is the strongest fish the
No
world
shit.
has ever seen.
wow.
Oh, nice.
So
Fish.
as you throw
21.
this fish in, it swims around.
Looking through its eyes.
It's just water. It's like a giant water balloon.
I'm just gonna have Lumi fly around it to get to the other side. Just like go up like a good 40 feet, go over here, and then just go over.
As it flies
just-
over the water, the giant turtle comes out and eats it. Kidding.
Oh yeah, great.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, your
I'll
fish is
murder that-
hanging out.
I'll murder
Lumi,
that damn dragon turtle.
will you?
Yes. I will force Pandora into the water to murder it with me.
We will kill this thing. Okay.
It murdered my bunny chinchilla rabbit thing. I don't know what it is.
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a word.
Didn't you do the Almirage? Is that the
No,
rabbit with the
it-
horn?
No, this is a. So
winged
it's
cat one, right?
adapted from the Tressum.
That's the one.
It's a bunny flying weird rabbit thing.
I forgot we changed that.
It has long floppy ears that allows it to curl into a ball.
Nice.
I have an idea. Retrieve your fish.
Okay. I de-summon the fish and resummon it in my hand.
That's fine.
Standing next to it, Andros is going to thunderclap and pop the bubble.
Just gonna back it up,
It
back
does-
it up, back it up.
As you
You
do
moved right
that,
back where you were.
it hits the bubble, and then it goes sharply around it. Any force, anything that does, it just goes sharply around it. It does not.
Okay.
Interesting.
I guess this is what we are here for.
Oh.
Try to
I
walk
don't-
through.
Oh,
He's start here, and he's going to try to walk through it.
Make a strength save.
And now I count as one size larger because I have a powerful build. Do I have
Oh
advantage?
gosh. I hope he gets catapulted like to us. Just bowls us both over.
oh my god.
I'm gonna say no.
Just
You
super
do not have
curious on
advantage
this
on
trip.
this.
More than fair.
So, all right. As Andros, as you try to walk through this, the top half of your body, I mean, you just physically can't
Sticks
walk
out the top.
under
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
it's pretty tall, so and it's huge. It's,
Stick my trunk out the top.
as you touch it, you are pulled in.
Ugh.
And so as you try to stick your trunk out the top, it just hits and stops. You cannot penetrate the outside of this bubble anymore. And
Right.
as
Oh,
everybody
yes.
else sees, you just see this giant floating ball. And it's not even affected by the weight of Andros. It stays in that same height, motion. It's motionless. And as you get sucked into this, but it like curls you into this space that
Try pushing harder, like with the strength of a 2-inch fish.
Oh no.
Thunderclap again from inside.
it doesn't do anything. But those on the outside, you see that this penetrates out.
Okay. Arcane check. Is it like a spell of some sort? Like stationary.
Give me not an Arcana check unless you want to know what school of magic it's from. Give me an intelligence check.
Let me know when I can make a strength check again to try to walk out of here.
Okay, I will. As soon as you can do it again.
Uh-oh.
17.
So Azur, are you walking up to this? How far away? Are you?
I'm probably gonna get. I mean, I'm assuming based off of it, you can't get stuck unless you go inside of it, right?
Right. So what you've seen so far is the fish passed and then came out, and then you see
Okay.
Andros try and pass, and the moment that he like breached the bubble surface is what like drew him in.
Okay. So then I'm just gonna stay towards the edge of it, but just like kind of like looking at it to see if there's anything in particular about it.
Yeah. So as you're looking at this, you've seen this before. It's almost like a water transport, and it is clearly magical in nature. But you're sitting there thinking about it and seeing this before, you now have control of this orb, and you can move it. And if you would like, you can release Andros. If you would like, clearly.
She's gonna first it. At first when she first sees it, she's like, I think I can, and then just like rolls it, and it rolls him upside down first, and then she's like, oh, hey, I can make him, and then he just unleashes and like drops onto the other side.
Okay.
Well, I figured it out, but I'm sorry, Andros. I think are you okay over there on the other side?
Not picking on Andros when I'm not looking to watch.
Who else wants to pass through the shiny bubble?
Well, and you have control of it, so you can move it up, sideways, anywhere you want.
Oh, cool.
Does it float or roll?
It
Does it
floats.
just
It's
roll?
five
Oh.
feet. It's already floating 5 feet in the air.
Can you like move
Okay,
it?
but
higher
like,
up in the air?
Yep.
yeah, that's
You
what I'm
absolutely
like.
can.
Okay, neat.
Then I'm just gonna move it up so everyone can just walk underneath it.
Okay, perfect.
But, like,
I'm just seeing her do it is gonna go over to this bubble, and he's just gonna concentrate and feel it through like elemental magic, like druidic stuff. See if he can like commune with like the water within it.
Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, intelligence.
Not my strong suit.
Rolling's not my strong suit, as you may have. Not too bad.
So you seen Azur do it from inside the bubble. You kind of mimic and imitate the same things, and you now have control of this one.
Can we bring them with us? Or do they stay in this room?
You can try.
Only one way to find out.
Right?
Well, because I like my bubble, Andres, why don't you try your bubble?
Okay.
I start to.
I'm gonna move me and Luby out of the way, but like just try and move it out of the room somewhere, you know, like maybe over to like you know where Val is, just over here. See if it just goes up there. And just try and push it through the glyph.
Very well.
Watch it just immediately pop.
Very carefully move it around everybody, and he's gonna try to move across.
Man, I would just take it through the entire party, suck everybody up into this.
It's Kaminari.
Now listen here.
As you hit this area right here, the bubble is wider, and it's almost as if you can't change the shape of it, and so it hits it and just stops.
Wasn't there more of these in the dragon turtle?
Well, maybe these might actually be able to work somehow with the dragon turtle. Aerial assault.
Can we bring them? So we can't take them obviously out of this area, but can we bring them through the other areas of the water area?
Looks like
There were two of these in that room with the dragon turtle.
True. I have a feeling we're going to have to fight that dragon turtle because we need to get some sort of charm or something to get to the next area.
We do need something to pass through. Yellow.
Don't we... Azure, does your key not work, your charm not work down here?
I believe it said... Which ones was it? It was the blood pens, right?
It said warrior pools, spawn pools, and the blood pools. And so how these work? They work for the areas adjacent to those.
Okay.
So you're in the pools of devotion at the moment.
The warrior pools were fighting from over here.
Yeah.
And 8 points over here.
And according to our map, this would take us there. And
Alright.
Did
if we
I
had
I see any charm on that dragon turtle
Charm.
in that brief time that like before we got eaten?
Give me a. If you want to try and recall it, give me a wisdom check. I'd be good with
Okay.
that. Or intelligence.
Well,
I'll pick.
They're the same.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Yeah, it was too quick. You couldn't really make it out.
I was too busy reeling from the dying part.
Yeah, you know how dying is.
Britt considers stabbing Lumi.
It's okay, I can bring Lily back at any time. I can't bring you, however.
I can not. These are the warrior.
Time to push you into the dragon turtle pen, apparently. Let's go, Pandora. In you go.
You're really adamant about pushing me to that dragon turtle.
You could fight it from inside.
Let's fight it from the inside. Pull Pinocchio.
If I die, I swear I'll give you the worst case of indigestion you've ever had. I'm spicy as fuck.
Alright, so
I think we should go to the warrior pool. I think that's the best idea.
Yeah.
'Cause we can't leave here.
Did we see anything in the pool when the fish was in there after the bot?
Nah.
in the bubble?
No, in the pool.
Oh no. Yeah, you didn't find
We're
anything.
good.
Is the pool at? This is gonna sound weird. Is it filled all the way up?
It's about a foot down, remember? So
Okay, I'm just gonna move his ball into the middle of the water.
okay.
Push it down. See how far up the water level rises.
Not very
Rear
far.
guard.
Not very far. Not enough to see that 3 would fill it all the way up.
Correct.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull it back out.
Okay.
Let's lure the warriors and warrior pools to us and trap them in bubbles. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think they'll fit through that door.
No, we have them chase into here.
Oh, good point.
As this door.
1 sec. I'm gonna go check on this room real quick. Fish!
Throw the fish through the swinging door.
Fish ho!
I love the idea of just throwing a dead fish everywhere.
So what you see in here is another pool.
That's a lot of bones.
It is a lot of bones. The floor is of this sweltering chamber and its pool are spread with a fine layer of shattered bone. The faint illumination of a pair of low burning braziers.
Braziers.
No, braziers.
Braziers.
Braziers. Reveals piles of animal skulls set around the edge of the water.
I didn't realize everyone here was wearing bras. Okay.
Yeah,
I
just
like
Wait, you're not?
I
always wear.
I guess I need to get one.
Okay, fish, flop into the water. Go.
Flop, flop, flop. Goldine.
Come on, you can make it. You can do it. Okay, makes it.
We're gonna have to do a check for this because there are bones littered around this, and it would be interesting to see how this check works. So just go ahead and roll a straight D20.
Okay.
Big old pile of them.
Even, they make it. Odd, they don't.
Nope.
So
No.
as it tries to flop up into this thing, it like gets stuck. It's just sitting there going, and so you just see it like hitting bones on bones on bones.
Oh, okay, this is embarrassing. Well, fish got stuck. Fish broke. Andros, plan B, go in.
No, just wait a minute. I will cast Mage Hand, and I will pick up the fish.
Oh, perfect.
And take it to the water.
Of course you would.
I'll move closer to the door.
It's fun playing the meat shield.
So as you are in here and you mage hand this bone fish into the water, you see 4 of these swimming around the bottom.
no.
Oh no, it's my ex-boyfriend.
Swimming around the bottom. They're almost like decorating the inside of their pool with various skulls and bones, and they're like spitting and just getting it to stick to the walls.
Does anybody have anything that would freeze?
I see.
Or
Azor.
we can just go through.
Now I'm going to let you know. First. There are 4 super hot mermen in there. And I mean,
No.
I'm terrible at this. So, like, they're all yours. Go on, go in there. Get your dream boy.
You know, the fact that there's a warrior pool, and the fact that you said there's bones in there, leads me to believe there's no dream boy in there. And that also, I really wouldn't want a dream boy from this hellish place anyway.
No. That's very
Brings up
bad.
a good point.
Andros, you're a catch, okay? Now don't let you say anything like otherwise.
We feel like we would be difficult to catch because of our size.
Opens mouth, closes mouth. Opens mouth, closes mouth.
Pass.
You.
So, who wants to go first? There's Barrow in there, but there's big, gigantic, monstrous fish thing.
We
merman.
could try to sneak by them as they are in the water. I know pass without a trace,
No.
which would help us
Please come back.
sneak by them.
Just want to peek in and see. She's just like trying to see the room, being like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
Ooh, I got an idea. Okay, good. So those things look like they can jump out of the water. Why don't we prepare a sneak attack on them?
Why don't we freeze the water?
Yeah, literally, Azur just literally goes, "Okay, I'm done."
Well,
Wrath
you
of the
and
Winter
Warren.
Court, wham!
I'm
Slams
sorry,
her
what?
staff down as literally a storm cloud appears above it and just ice just starts slamming down into the ground in the water pool. And I cast Ice Storm.
Okay, so
On top of that,
how big
All
is
right.
Ice Storm?
it is a 20-foot radius,
Holy shit.
so it fits this entire pool.
Oh, they're distracted.
And I hit the staff of the woodlands on the ground to cast Pass Without a Trace so we can try to survive.
So, okay, Ice Storm.
Yep, let me do that.
Duck and cover, scatter.
So, Wrath of the Winter Court. Essentially, all these little ice shards just start falling from this, like, portal in the sky. From literally the Feywild just opens and a storm just, like, drops in.
Well,
Shiny.
now that you said that,
It
doesn't. As you try to channel a portal to the Feywilds, it doesn't open.
Oh, because all portals are closed here.
Oh, hey, metagaming.
Waiver?
Hello.
That's just the flavor text for Ice Storm. It's not an actual portal.
Is the description.
Oh yeah, no. It's literally just like a hail of
I'll give you
storm
that.
ice.
Yeah.
Flavor text. Be careful what you say.
I'm sorry, Nier, but it's a conjuration spell. You're not allowed to do it. Wait 1 sec. What's that? Find familiar with conjuration. Fuck. Shut up.
Yeah.
All right, 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Each creature must make a Dex save.
Yep. And it has bludgeoning damage, but it doesn't actually have the cold damage put in because spells don't translate over well in Roll20 for some reason.
Yeah.
Quite interesting to build.
So let's think as hailstones hit water. Part of
Magical
me,
hailstones.
magical hailstones hit water.
Magical hailstones of ice.
Of ice, yes. Hit water. It would make me think that they would get advantage on a saving throw because it would the trajectory
But
of
they're
these...
also being surprised.
Okay, fair. I'll give you that.
They're literally
So
sitting in the water going, wow, you know, it's a really good day to pick some bones out of my teeth and then going, oh god, ice!
Well,
Alright.
they're decorating,
Alright.
so they're like.
I will give you
really
that.
like the tusks next to the.
By the way, your other damage didn't roll.
Yeah,
You only did
figured that
bludgeoning.
out. So, it's 46, right? Yeah, 46 cold damage. So, 14 cold damage, and then 8 bludgeoning damage to them.
Nice.
And then the entire area is difficult terrain for them.
I like to imagine that the one that rolled the 1, it was just like peeking out of the water to like spit a bone, just like icicle right in the eye.
Spit just choking on the ice.
Ooh, ow.
So we'll reveal these. Top one, so they all failed. So they all
Big
take
boys.
14 and they all take 8.
So, yeah,
If my math has failed me, it's 22.
22, yeah.
I'll have to put myself back here because I moved during the attack. And that is bad.
Okay.
The Winter Court said hi. Now fuck off.
Alright, so how...
Hello, friend.
Even better. Whoa, what's that?
It's a ferret.
Oh, this is
Oh,
my favorite.
of course.
Okay.
He's hanging out with me right now.
So you have 2, because the one you had earlier was almost all
Yeah.
white, right?
Oh yeah, I have 6.
6.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm not the Ferret King for a reason or anything, you know.
You've earned your title.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can only
Skeleton.
think of Kindergarten
Oh.
Cop.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pandora.
Skeletons line up, ready to actions for anybody that attacks something. This thing is going to move forward and going to... Oh, you know what? He's going to move... No, he's going to go default programming, protect Pandora. They aren't intelligent. They go off of coding.
Okay, perfect.
End turn.
Valerian, door...
Oh shit!
Did we say door closed?
I think that's what we did. Well,
I think so.
yeah.
I'm assuming Andros slammed the door closed after I cast my spell then.
I will occupy the same space as Andros, like underneath
Under him.
him.
Check for that trunk.
Check for the trunk.
Which
I
one?
will open the door if I can do that as a free action.
Do it.
I'll give you a free action for that. Mind the trunk.
And yeah, this one in the top, I'll 2 Eldritch Blasts.
So they are underwater.
Oh shit, I can't
They're
see them
10
actually.
feet below the surface at the moment.
They're like, Jerry, did you see those ice things? I don't know where they came
Son
from.
of a bitch.
Oh, they're going to check it out.
I will ready 2 Eldritch Blasts for the first one I see.
Okay.
One of them made a comb out of a bone and is just combing through its fake hair.
It's a dingle hopper. What's it in?
It's a dingle hopper. Yeah. It's a dingle hopper. Yeah, exactly. Got a dingle hopper down there.
I'd like to take a moment to appreciate that Azor is up front.
Well, no longer. Axel charges in.
Oh, Axel.
Yes.
Axel.
I'm going to move in, and I'm going to hug the inner wall there, and I'm going to ready an attack in case one comes out within melee range of me.
Okay, that's fair.
They all jump him and murder him.
They all just dogpile, fish pile.
Oh
right,
no.
So go ahead and release your Eldritch Blast.
Oh shit.
Both of them.
Which will
So
trigger-
Which one popped up?
this one right here.
Okay,
Which
yep.
will trigger skeletons too.
Go ahead and roll yours as well. So this top
Oh,
top
not
north
great.
one
That's one with disadvantage, so 18.
hits.
And skeleton assassin, heavy crossbow, go. Nope. 8 damage.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Oh man, you and your
move.
Valerian, what'd you roll?
I rolled 17 and an 11.
First one hits.
All right, that would be. Ooh, that was a good damage die. That's 14 points of force damage.
Whew. This one instantly regrets its decision. So it's gonna huck a spear at you, Axel.
Huck
Okay.
away.
22
That definitely hits.
Axel. Axel.
for 12 piercing.
Ow.
Then the
All
other
right.
the other 3 are going to pop up. They're also going to huck spears.
Need shield.
Okay, so crit on one of them. So that one 26 hits you, Axel, for 20 total.
Ow.
Then the
Okay.
third one, 22 again, hits for 13 total. And the last one doesn't hit, goes wide off the thing.
Okay, when I said they were all going for Axel, I didn't mean literally all going for Axel.
I mean, you're all behind
that
the door. And then they're gonna hop out, and Axel, go ahead and actually they're not gonna get melee. Sorry.
Damn.
Too smart.
Oh no.
All right, Azure.
Does anybody else see the ball with 79 on it?
Yes.
Yep.
Is that something?
So lucky
It's a-
79.
It's an area
Remember.
notifier in.
Perfect.
They forgot to put the 6 in there, but you know, it's fine.
Nice.
Let's see. What does this require that? Oh, I forgot the spell too. Oh no. Spells. Whoops. Me.
Spells, what do they- what are they
You
do?
know. When you forget to type in your spell, because Roll20 doesn't have all of them up there, and then you forgot to put the information in, and you were like, what does that spell do again? Yeah, kind of,
Every
you know?
Every time.
Oh, no, take off the bard's spells. We don't care about bards in here. Strike the witch, 55, we should see within range. Okay, yeah, no, I can't do that one. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Okay, I hate all of you. I hate you, and you, especially you, Jerry.
Damn it.
Hey.
I'm gonna charge into the room and just strike this guy.
What's your problem with skeletons?
What's the deal?
Go ahead and. roll.
And I'm gonna bring Lumi with me to distract him. Go for the eyes, Lumi! Go for the eyes! To give me an advantage on one of those attacks.
I'll give it on this if Lumi moves over to there.
Okay. Lumi can do that because Lumi has 40 feet of flying. And we're gonna do. Let's see, if I activate this, what does that do? Yeah, Yeah. Okay. Don't need to do that right now. Just like thinking of things.
We'll do
Okay.
that later.
Yeah, we'll do all
Live.
that stuff later. We're gonna do this. So a 22 to hit,
That hits.
and that's 6 piercing damage, and then strike him again because I get extra attack. 14 to hit.
So after the first hit, sorry, I should have stopped you there. It
Mhm.
dies. It's dead.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
dead. I mean, you got ice damage,
I mean that's true.
nicely done.
Eldritch Blast, shooting it with other things.
I was having a
Well
bad
then, I moved 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35? Yeah?
Question mark?
Yeah, 15 and then
Attack
20.
him?
35.
I'll give you that. For 12? 12
Yeah,
doesn't
I was like 12's gonna, I wasn't like, I don't think 12's gonna hit, but you know, that's fine.
doesn't hit, sorry.
And then I'm gonna go and use my bonus action to activate Blade Song,
Okay.
which is gonna increase my AC, and that's gonna put me at 40.
Moving characters.
Oh, you're fine. 35, so 40, 45, 50. I can get back here because I get extra movement speed with that.
Do you suffer an opportunity attack when you blade song?
Nope, I have mobile.
Fuck. All right.
I'm a mobile bish. I don't know what you're talking about. Bitch.
Mobile AF.
I prefer to call her a dancy motherfucker.
Yeah, she just basically like gets in there, swings, goes, oh, yep, parry over to the other side, sling, and then just jumps away and is like, yep, I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't here ever.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace out.
All
Hey,
right.
Andros. Wanna go for that team strats?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I use my action to summon a fish to my hand.
Let's do this. Go after
Whoa.
whoever. I'll back you up.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else?
Andros, take your turn. I will back you
All
up.
right. So I'm going to. So I have to come over here. Yeah, I can make it. So Andros is gonna wander over into here, and then he's going to shillelagh. Oh, can we? Just curious because it's a cantrip. Can I just be shillelagh, or should I just every beginning of combat?
But we knew the combat was going to happen this time.
Yeah, I would say you've already done it.
Okay, perfect. Just another attack. So I will smack him with my show.
And as you do that, I throw the fish. Help action from familiar.
God. Oh,
Roll again.
familiars are
Familiars are broken.
20.
Well,
Okay,
they're
28.
rather easy.
28.
I am using my full turn
Oh,
to
wait,
the
hold
one
on.
attack. Come on.
28 also
Oh.
hits.
Disadvantage is 20.
Go ahead and
Okay.
roll damage.
Crack for 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I
Then
love it.
the symbiotic entity damage, so for 17 total. Then with my pole arm master, give one as a bonus action. Crackety. Does 11 probably doesn't
11
hit
does not hit.
unless I'm still getting helped by the familiar. How long would that? Does that last? I have
It's
no
just
idea.
one attack.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I wasn't sure if it counted as flanking.
Familiars aren't that good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, they're not.
And then that doesn't hit, and that is
Sorry.
You're good.
All right, skeleton entourage.
Skeleton is going to go in here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to back up Andros, and it'll give a slashy slash. First Moon Rapier.
Hits.
It takes 14 piercing damage and 4 poison. Ooh, that's crunchy.
It is dead.
This one's
Bye.
going to peer in, and it's going to take a shot at this guy here.
Okay.
Is this a medium creature or is it large?
14 hits. It is a large creature.
Okay. Take your 14 piercing damage and 6 poison damage. You get a con save for half.
Gun save for half.
Con save for half poison.
I have too many open.
He succeeds. He only takes 3 poison damage.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And this guy's gonna come over here, and he's actually going to protect our warlock.
Oh, hey.
Do
Got
Friend.
Perfect.
Valerian, it's your turn.
You're not a friend of me.
Well, I was gonna come into the room, but if I can see this guy here, this guy.
Yeah, you can.
This guy.
Okay. My Eldritch Blast is rangy AF, so yeah, I'm gonna just see this this protector get in front of me, and again sidle up next to its hip, and 2 Eldritch shots. That's gonna be 21 and a 12.
Hits and doesn't hit.
Okay, 14 more.
And
Rolling 9.
This one's dead.
Rolling 9s on the hits. That's good.
Okay. Aquel.
We're gonna walk up to this guy down here. We're gonna swing our battle axe one-handed for 21 points.
That hits.
6 points of damage.
That doesn't kill it.
No. And I'm gonna do the second attack.
Okay.
Ooh, so only 12.
Does not hit.
Damn. Hit the wall.
Axel, no.
So I will remind you, these are nasty. All right, so this one is now going to bite, claw,
Shit.
Oh shit.
and then harpoon.
Oh shit.
Oh, luckily.
You got lucky. Misses.
That's
20
not bad.
hits. So 9 points of damage. It uses your familiar as flanking because your familiar is hostile towards Travis. So yeah, 20.
I saw the
20
way he was looking at him.
It's a piranha. No. It has no
I didn't
allegiance.
realize we were in the
Just
piranha.
has those little like snappy teeth. Like
Other than that, Travis, you take 9.
Ouch.
That's its turn. So Azur.
Azur's just gonna basically speed over like a, ballerina, basically, because she's freaking 50 feet movement speed, and, it's not crazy or anything. Boom. Hop over. And I think we said this counts as flanking, right?
Yeah,
'Cause,
correct.
Cool. I'm gonna stab.
That's the best route to go most of the time.
Yeah.
stabbity stab stab. It's my favorite band.
An 18 to hit
Hits.
for 6 piercing.
Okay.
Wow, I rolled low again. And then a 26 to hit.
That
I
hits.
think that hits. And 13 piercing
How do
damage.
you want to do this?
God damn.
Essentially, Azur's just gonna like leap over originally, slash once, and then kind of bring herself down and just stab right through the head.
And you just feel that crunch of the skull, and it
And then
goes
just kind of
limp
lands down,
on the sword.
slings the blade's blood off, and just like, easy.
Oh. I'm gonna go over and how messed up is Axel looking?
Very.
Very okay. So I'm going to dump a cure wounds into him.
That's how that just sounds.
That's
Gross.
the 4th level.
I imagine you're just shoving mushrooms
What?
into his mouth.
There's no way this can be right. 4th level for oh my god.
Ouch.
Ooh.
So you're-
Oh, 2
8, 4, 1, 1. Wait, hold on.
Andros, what are you doing? Oh, come on.
4th level spell.
Here, let me handle this. Okay.
Crack.
Okay.
Oh.
How's your pain quick question. How's your pain tolerance?
It's pretty high.
Good. You're gonna need it.
And I'm going to cast Stitch Flesh.
Ooh, gross.
I'm just going to cast this one at first level because he's already been healed.
He's not very healed. I only got 19. What?
Recover 12 hit points.
Wow.
As these threads of light begin to sew your wounds shut. It feels like a needle punching through your wounds and then sewing it closed. It hurts like fuck.
Ow. Thank you.
Yeah.
That helps.
You're
That
most welcome.
definitely helps.
Azur just leans over. It's like, I probably should have warned you, but I honestly like watching people in pain. So yeah.
Pandora loves healing Azur.
I was 13 points. I was very, very low.
Oh shit, you were.
Well, good news. We just got raided by Dice Peori. Thank you all for the raid. But we're gonna end the
Nice.
stream right here, so we're gonna continue the love.
Oh no! Wait, come on. We gotta go and take a short rest really quick.
We can do that at the.
Should we give him some raid music?
Yeah, you got raid music? You want to bust the beat real quick?
I'm feeling more confident about our party. I think we should go after that dragon turtle now.
How many spell slots y'all got left?
Oh,
Oh no, no.
One?
The warlock has 1.
2.
The warlock has 1.
8?
One,
I've used
two.
4, so I have 3,
I'm not looking good.
5, 7, 9, 10.
Okay, that's fair.
I have 8 in
for
my
days.
at-wills.
So, just keep that in mind. I do want to say thank you, everybody, for
Eldritch
hanging out.
Blast.
Thanks for the raid. We are going to raid, actually, Gen Con TV, just for fun. So they're streaming some Dungeons and Dragons.
Heck yeah.
Why not?
Gen Con TV.
Yeah. So, everybody, thank you so much. Players, thank you so much. I had so much fun. This is just the tip of the iceberg, as some might say.
Hey, posted the Gleam giveaway for link in chat there for the Found
yeah.
Familiar coffee. Check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Giveaway is on Sunday, so
Yep. Follow
if you have
the
not
Gleam.
entered, do it.
Easy to do, easy to be a part of, I guess.
Easy to do.
Easy
Easy to win.
My brain is done. I'm sorry. But thanks, everybody. We will be back here Sunday for Curse of Strahd, Tuesday for The Gods We Know, and Wednesday again for Dead and Thay. So we got 10 seconds till the raid can start, so fill this with awkward silence.
Yeah. Hey.
DemonPoem.com. Use the
Guys, you're talking. Come on. You're ruining it all.
DemonPoem.com. Code FeatherFall 10% off. Check it out.
Well played. All right, we are going to raid right now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.